Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Open Book. This is your host, Lakeisha, and I hope everyone has been having a fabulous Saturday. Y'all, it's been kind of chill for me today. I really haven't done too much. I took a nap a little while ago. I don't even, to be honest, you know how like you doze off and you kind of get up like, I don't know what woke me up, if I heard the kids or something, and I was like, did I fall asleep? I don't even know how long I was asleep at that point. So I was gonna lay back down, but then once you're up and the kids start making noise and stuff like that, playing, and I just went ahead and got up. And so I got on here to see what shenanigans were taking place. And I found something I wanted to chat about. Okay. I was tickled. I said, now what in the world? I thought we were going to get at least a day off from the foolishness, but I guess not. Okay. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Let's see who we have here so far. Welcome, Kathleen, and thank you for being first in the building. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for joining. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for joining today. Welcome. Hey, Rebecca. Thank you for joining. Denise is in the building. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Toya Keys is in the building. Thank you for joining. Queen's Handy is in the building. Thank y'all so much for joining. My girl V is in the building. Come on now. Y'all just creeping on in. Thank you, sis. Hi, Marie. Welcome. Hey, Teresa. Thank you for joining today. And I appreciate you for hitting that thumbs up. Y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Okay. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well today. And thank you for that. Y'all, free ways to support would be to hit the like button. Also, watch the ads. But if you would like to support the channel, I do have, excuse me, a goal for tonight. If you are able, any super chat will go towards that goal. And then Dreamy Girl has dropped other ways to show support as well. But I appreciate you all for being here. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Danita. Thank you for joining. My sis, Shelly Shells, is in the building. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Yo-Yo, the queen is in the building. Thank you for joining. Did you go live today? Look, Yo-Yo been so busy. I don't even know if I done missed the live. I'm trying to stay on top of it because, baby, it's a whole vibe, okay? She even has to have her own vibe check, okay? I'm like, I don't know what I done missed today. And so I just kind of woke up. Yeah, it's been one of those lazy days. Where you just don't feel like doing nothing, but you know you have a lot to do and you just don't do any of it. Yeah, it was one of those days. And then it looks like it's about to rain. Okay, so that's going to make it lazier. She said, not yet, baby. I just got home. Okay. Look, and girl, I'm not gonna be on here long myself, okay? Because I just wanted to talk about this little situation with Miss Peach, okay? Peach, girl, why are we on live? Okay, why are we on live doing any more videos? I think we done seen enough recently. Hi, Mrs. Brown, welcome. I think we done seen enough. Like, girl, go ahead and move. Did the movers move everything? Okay. Queen Sandy said it has been a lazy day. Seemed like a long work week this week. Yes. Okay. It has been a long week. I don't know. I don't know what today. It just felt like I just needed to not do nothing. Okay. I don't know. It just felt like that. And you got to listen to yourself. Okay. So I get it. It's been a busy week. Oh my gosh. And at the end of the school year, y'all, it picks up even more. You will notice anyone that's in education, you will notice that things just pick up. Okay, more and more towards the end of the year, you have students that are about to test. The kids are getting stressed. All of that. Yo-Yo said, for sure, lazy day with so much to do. I have drugged all day to keep pushing. Oh, it's raining there now. Okay, got you. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here. And I try not to say that too loud because my son, y'all, he is scared of the thunder. And so we're trying to work with him on that. You don't have nothing to fear. That's God. It's just doing his work. Mommy, daddy here. God got you covered. And so we're just trying to work with him on that part. But it's supposed to rain here tonight and I think tomorrow as well. I was going to wake up and take him to the park or something. So it might have been the Lord saying, no, I told you don't do nothing. So did Peach get a place or not? Well, V, she said that she's moved into a hotel temporarily. The movers came to get the stuff, so they're putting a lot of things in storage. She's taking just a few shoes, by each person clothes, and they're gonna tough it out in a hotel. And she's gonna tell her kids that they're on like a little vacation until they move into the next place. It was 80 here, so I opened my windows and cleaned my carpet. Oh, now that was good. You really did it up. Cleaning carpet is no joke. Okay. I get it. I felt like that today. Okay, so Denise, you were with me on that. Okay, got you. Peach is seeking attention. Yes. Oh my goodness. Hi Beverly, welcome. Thank you for joining. Dreamy Girl said it's raining here too. Oh wow. She ain't got no house like Wood ain't got no job, man. Girl, he ain't trying to get a job. We can give that up. Okay. Yes, Jasmine, you all up in my head. Okay. Shelly said, Peach gonna act a fool as long as she's on this internet. She's not worried about nothing but a way to make money. Sick of her. And you know what? I'm telling you, that's her main focus. Okay. I see her all up in the camera doing videos, lives, and things more than with her own family. Like we see the the different pictures and so forth. I know Psychology Eats did, y'all. I think that was when I was going to sleep. I saw her post and I was tickled. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Let me see exactly what her post said because I was done. Okay. Let me go to that. I think it was on her community wall. Okay, she said, hey, y'all, please take your children on vacation so when they are adults, they will not be impressed by a 53-year-old amusement park down the street from their home. Show us 11 stamp passports. Disney is not a flex, boo-boo. I was like, bam, okay. Because, baby, every time she takes that picture or uploads the video, she thinks she's flexing on us, okay? So it's not a flex, it's right down the street, okay? Baby, that had me tickled, and I think I dozed off for a nap after that.
Just so I can send into my assignments on.
Hold on, y'all, 1 second. She knows that hotel will give her content to bring money. Yes. Okay. I'm telling you, she already knows. And that's what we were saying. Anyways, that girl is going to milk this. Today was a long but good day. Okay, V. I'm glad that she had a good day. She was about to punch that clock hard now to make more money for the April check. Oh, yeah. Girl, upload videos left and right. We got 3 days. Today, Sunday, and Monday. Okay, get them on in, Peach. I think the situation is just sad and ignorant as hell. You making all this money and don't have a pot to pee in to show for it. Well, leave it up to her, y'all. She did a picture of the clubhouse area. They call it, what do they call it? Some places call it the clubhouse where you can go and sit there. They have the little kitchen and things like that. And so she shared a picture and she said that she made $500,000 there in that location, that place. So I was like, 500,000. So did she ever make the 1,380,000? Because she only has 2 more days. Okay, if that was 500,000, she's way off. Okay. So I don't think she's going to make that goal. Not the Mickey Club. Not the Mickey Clubhouse. Hey, Shannon, welcome. Thank you for joining. Y'all make sure you hit the like. Let everyone know we are live. Right. Because, see, what she's not including, and Thorne does this as well, they flaunt the amount of money, okay, the revenue that they get, but they fail to tell us about the expenses. Okay. What's your net? Because all of us could boast about that gross. Okay. Nothing hits your heart until you like, bam, I'm about to be making all this money. Look how much I'm making. $8,000. Baby, they take out that insurance, those taxes. Baby, that net comes down to 5, 6. Okay, what happened to the money? Thank you, Shirley Shells, for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's show. Thank you so much, sis. Queen Sandy said, what is she doing to make money quickly? I don't know much about Peach. Well, she does these classes that she hosts, like Fall Asleep with Peach, Wake Up with Peach. And so during those, she is going over like setting goals and I don't know what we're going to dream about tonight. Then she does her content classes where she shows them how to make thumbnails, little basic tips on how to do certain things pertaining to your channel. So she does those types of things, but she also knows how to upload videos. She'll go live sometimes on multiple platforms. So she has multiple platforms that she's making money from. And so that's pretty much how she's making her money: social media and her classes. I think she has a book. That's another stream of income. She has a book in, I think, Barnes and Noble as well. Those are the main ways. Her and Thorne, Queen Tandy, are a lot alike, though. Okay, Peach has more kids. I think she's more on top of her game than Thorne and can focus more when she has something in mind. Now, she says she's 90 days bet free. Not debt free, but bet free. She hasn't gambled allegedly in 90 days. Now, I don't know if that includes her husband too. But hey, Nisha, good evening. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, sis. Let's see. Hi, Nana. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we just chilling tonight, y'all. It was 80 today. Ooh, 80. Golly. She does classes where she can be nosy and listen to dense people tell all their business so she can feel better about her sad life. Jess. Okay, Yo-Yo says she not only running up a bag, but running up free government assistance and now committing Medicaid fraud. Wait a second. What? Allegedly? Oh, let me just do let me do my disclaimer. Lord, you got to tell me about this. Oh my goodness. Now that is something she's been getting y'all some benefits from CPS. When the CPS was called on her, they gave her a lot of free stuff, okay? Free daycare. Now, hey, we don't know if she's getting some free Medicaid and things of that sort. Yo-Yo must know some information I don't know. Hey Terry, welcome. But baby, she better watch out. Like, seriously. Okay, yeah, pretty much Queen Tandy. Thank you, Terry. Look, I just saw it and I was just saying it because I said, wait a second, let me say my disclaimer. So yeah, she does all of that, okay? I think a lot of the numbers and things like that on her classes, go tell daddy to cut his alarm. A lot of the numbers, y'all, I just, like I said, I doubt it because I never see those people, okay? Those numbers are high, but we never really see those people in the chats and things like that. But hey, them Medicaid glasses and that vasectomy was all paid for from the Florida taxpayers. Girl, why did someone was saying that the CPS told Woody had to get a vasectomy, baby. I was tickled. Okay. She said He wanted to get that vasectomy because he didn't want any more kids. And she was trying to convince him not to do it. Girl, you should be. But see, it's easy to tell him not to do it, and you want more kids because you don't have to take care of them. Okay, he is the one that is taking care of all of those kids. Although you're making the videos and making an income, your husband is seen with the kids more than you. Okay, so that's why that man is tired. He feels like he done laid down and had them and pushed them out. He's taking care of them. Okay, so hey, free stuff that should go to a person really struggling. Right, Jasmine? Yep. It makes me so mad at how silly Florida has helped her. Because my thing is this, if she can get on there, right, Teresa, I don't believe those numbers. If she can get on there and boast about the 500,000, I'm making this, I'm making that, then I don't know how she was able to get all of this free stuff. Okay, yes, she does, Queen Tandy. Yes, I'm telling you, they're almost identical twins. That's why I talk a lot about the two together, because there are so many similarities. However, there are some differences, but so many similarities. Okay, and Peach does not know Thorn, but Thorn knows Peach. Okay, and I think she's following some of her moves. Yeah, I believe that, Yo-Yo, and also when she started talking about the voucher and things like that, I thought then that they were probably going to help her find a place because she had, at that time, had two newborns in the NICU. Okay, so I was thinking, well, maybe during this time, she may say, okay, we're getting evicted. And I have two babies that are coming home. Is it any way that y'all could help me? So around that time, I was wondering, did they start coming up with a plan as far as, them looking for a home for her and her family? And so, and then maybe when she went back to the court, maybe she told them, look, CPS, I told them my situation. If y'all could give me till the end of March, they should be able to find us a home and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And maybe that's why she has to go to a hotel. Maybe the house is not ready. Now, all of this is speculation. I'm saying allegedly, but I do feel like they did help her, especially since she was posting about, Section 8, they have some really nice homes and things out there. Yeah, if you have a voucher, they do. They have nice apartments, nice homes. It's not the same as it used to be, where if you're on Section 8 and getting a voucher, it looks like the projects. Okay. No, you in some of these, excuse me, in some of these apartments and homes, you would never be able to tell that people that are on Section 8 live there. You would not be able to tell because things have changed with that. Okay. Let's see. Peach wanted to be Octomom Wood said, no way. Okay. Baby. She wanted that even 10. He wanted so he wouldn't get caught cheating from someone popping up saying that they pregnant with his baby. Baby. That's his security. That's his little protection. It ain't mine. Hey, Life, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, the way she down single moms and people on government assistance, right? They probably said, if y'all help us and you tie your tubes or he gets a vasectomy. Oh, yo. Now that could be a tie-in right there. Okay, hello? Because they were probably saying, look, y'all are not, it's showing a pattern here, and y'all may not be able to take care of all these kids. Now, we may be able to help, but which one of y'all gonna do? Because she already said she wasn't. Okay, so the other option was him. Now, a vasectomy in some cases can be reversed. Okay, so it's not like it's final, but hey, if it gives you the help, baby, she probably got him so fast and he like a little puppy dog doing whatever she says. Okay, I don't believe that she was up there fighting against it. No, she probably said, "Come on, we gotta go get this." Cause what, y'all? Why in the middle of moving? Okay, of a life change. That's a huge life change or transition for a family that's getting evicted. Why are you concerned with going to get a vasectomy in the middle of that? Like that part was confusing to me because I would have made that doctor's appointment once we got settled, or else I would have made that like right after I had the babies. Okay, because he wasn't affected by her having the babies when she was home. And okay, then sir, go on and get it. But in the middle of packing and moving, I'm telling you, oh, let's go and go to the doctor so you can get your vasectomy. Like that was off for me. Okay, I don't know. It just seemed a little, the timing of it. She's going to have a problem finding a place willing to take all those people. Right. That is something to think about unless she gets a house built. That's a shame someone has to bribe them to do it. Okay. B said, I wouldn't be surprised that CPS is helping her at the end of the day. YouTube money is not guaranteed the same way a paycheck from a job is. Folks went out of their way to call on them. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Especially after losing two kids to SeaWorld. Oh my gosh, that's scary. And she just lets them drift off at SeaWorld. That's a huge place. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. We got two Teresas. Okay. Welcome, Teresa. It makes her, it makes sense that she would accept whatever help they are. Yeah, she was willing to accept that help. Okay. She wasn't turning those Pampers and milk and things like that, the little pack and play down. Hopefully they will take that to the hotel and utilize it. Okay, yeah, I am so curious to see if she's going to get the two adjoining suites at the hotel, because all of those people in one room, I want to see this hotel room. Like, I don't see that many people. Really? Don't they have a cap? I think they have a cap on how many people can be in a room anyways. Like when you look up a hotel and they'll ask you how many people do you have, they have a cap on how many people that can fit in that one room. So that's the only other option I can see is to get an adjoining suite or room where you can walk through, like have side by side rooms, have the door open so you can keep an eye on everyone, and you have double the amount of beds. So if you get the queen beds, you can have two beds in each room. So that means 8 people right there. And you can always get rollaway beds put into those rooms and so forth. So yeah, I'm just curious to know what she's going to do. I agree with everything going on. You go and get that done. It makes you think. Yes, Teresa, I thought I was the only one that felt like that because I said something seems off. Go ask that. Something seems off with this. Okay, the timing of it. It's probably 3 rooms. Possibly. They do them coming in there with 11 people. They're going to ask if it's a party and what's the okay. Not if it's a party. Okay. I'm telling you. Or she's going to hide it. Okay. My guess is she's going to hide it. Or she's going to do right and get the right amount of rooms. Okay. Now, her and her husband may have to be separate or have the oldest son in a room with some of the kids, because I would not put both of the adults in a room and then you don't have anybody to watch the smaller children. Okay. So they don't have would he probably would be happy with that. Why? He would have to take care of less kids. Then guess what? She's not going to be happy because guess what? She will have to do what? Take care of some of her kids. Okay. So what she'll do is probably have those rooms. Okay. Now the kids are in school Monday through Friday. They'll be in school most of the day. She'll probably take them out to eat somewhere, and then they only come to the hotel to sleep, take a bath, and go to bed. She's not going to want to watch those kids. She's not used to that. Probably have cots and blow-up beds. Mom in one room with a couple of kids. Dad in one room with some of the kids, and the oldest one in a room with some kids. Right. She can't hide the noise complaints. Exactly, because that many kids in one room, it will get noisy. That's a lot of people in a little hotel room. Right. They would need at least 3 rooms if they're honest with the hotel. Yep. We're going to see if she lets us see. Okay. We really don't know. It just depends on how much she's going to show. Because everything is going to be like a little game and trolling. And that's how she rocks. Okay. She's not going to be upfront because you get more conversation with that if you're rocking like that. Let me just leave a little suspicion. Let me not tell everything. Okay. Let's see. 59 views, 10 likes. Wait, 10 likes? I know better than that. Girl, let me go out and look. I know we don't have no 10 likes up in here. Let me see. Did you refresh? Because, baby, what? We're going to take a pause for a second. Okay, I see 32. Can we get some more likes, y'all? Hit the like button. It is for free. Even if you're a bushwatcher, welcome. Okay, you can hit the like. We won't know it's you. Okay. Oh my goodness. I was like, baby, just rent the not the bottom floor. Just rent the bottom floor out because I pray they not on the second or third floor. The people is going to be mad. Whoever stand up under her. To be honest, when you have kids, even with mine, I like the first floor too because they do sometimes run around, or I try to tell them to stop. Of course, but you don't want it to bother someone. That is so true. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you, Shelly Shield. Girl, I was like, what? We got that many bushwatchers. And so yeah, that is coming up. She had the man get the vasectomy. I just was like, the timing of all this was just so weird. And so then, y'all, today, Teresa said that is going to be so stressful. She just doesn't have a clue that hotel life is no joke. She should be ashamed of herself to have all that money and end up in a hotel. And really, I don't think it was to end up in a hotel. I think it was a choice. Okay. I think that she could have gotten a place to stay, but it was her choice to do it this way. And I believe it's for content. She's going to milk this for all that she can. Let me do the hotel life with Peach and her husband and 9 kids. Let's look for a house with Peach and her husband and 9 kids. Let's pack again with Peach and her husband and 9 kids. Let's move into the new house. Look at us getting a house built with Peach and her husband and 9 kids. She's gonna milk it for what she can. I really feel that. I don't think everything will come at once. How she rolls, that's just how she rolls, I think. I don't know why she has a problem with an Airbnb. I don't know why either. I would prefer that because you could at least have your kids running around, in the yard. Yeah, it's a lot of people, Queen. It's a lot of people. It really is. And so I'm just like, baby, more power to her. It would be hard. Why she have to go to a hotel? Didn't she mentor the homeless lady? Wait a minute. You silly. Did she mentor the homeless lady and wake up with Peach in 2 days, found a house? That lady went from homeless to home owner. Hallelujah. Okay. And she said, so my thing is, you just shared this lady's testimony. Could she not help you? Okay. That lady should have give her the information that she used. Where did she find her house? Who did she go through? Peach doesn't want to, though, right now. This is a choice. I don't think it was a have to. I think it was a choice. Yeah, girl, running from her. Okay, it's a content. She gonna, baby, milk it. Okay, I be mad as hell if I'm sitting down eating some of the complimentary breakfast. Me, don't start. Wait a second, girl. Not the complimentary breakfast. And I see her and her whole tribe come in. And hey, B, that's another plus to staying in a hotel. Guess what? She doesn't have to cook. And with her amount of money, she doesn't have to cook dinner either. Okay, she could order room service depending on which hotel they go to. She could order room service, baby. She doesn't have to cook. It gives her more time. They probably have a business center. She can go and get on her lives. She said, baby, why? Okay, we just gonna move to another place. I can do less. I don't have to cook breakfast. I don't have to cook dinner. The kids at school, let me take them to get something to eat. Y'all come up in here and take a bath and lay down. I'm telling you, less work for her. Baby, then they have like they have the little, depending on what hotels you go to, you can have the free pool, you can work out, you can get the little vans and stuff to take you places. If she doesn't want to go, she'll tell Wood, go get the hotel van. Tell him to take you. Okay? Sad you make your family suffer behind your foolishness. Right. Security, girl. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Peach is phenomenal. Phenomenal Peach. That's so trifling to take those children through all that over and over again. It is. It really is. I don't think she sees that. I think because she feels that, oh, if I tell them that this is a vacation, it's keeping it from them. Okay. So in her mind, and she has some littles, the littles probably don't really understand. The older kids will eventually kind of see the impact of it, but the littles probably, they just looking at it, oh, okay. Because some of them, the little ones, they like change like that. They get to get a new room, they get to go. So, but her older kids, they're not gonna keep liking this. Okay. Life said, I'm sick of Peach and her vicious cycles. I think she does this on purpose. Yes. V was getting started. Okay. She been knew she had to move. So I don't believe what she's putting out. Exactly. She knew she was gonna have to move. This was a choice. It wasn't a have to. So that's why, when people say, I hate that she put it, she making this choice. It wasn't that she had to stay in a hotel. No, she had some places that she could have gone to. She chose to move to the hotel. And I believe that it's for different reasons. Yeah. They should be teaching her right, but she collecting their money. She was lying, friend. She sure did say that. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Y'all, B is funny. We're going to blame B. Oh, my goodness. She's going to have a few of them George Foreman grills up in there. Right. Okay. I'm tired of the ridiculous names for them kids just because her mom gave her a crazy name. Don't mean she had to pass it down. I cannot. Okay, right, Kathleen. Some of those hotels do have little kitchenettes. Okay, yes. Jasmine said her son Mcintyre and daughter ate. They ain't going for the lies anymore. Yes, they are able to. They're old enough to kind of know what's going on. Okay, I'm pretty sure they also watch social media, especially her oldest son. So making these choices and decisions, although she can come online and pretend like it's nothing, it is something. And I do feel like she tries to hide a lot of that. She tries to come across like, I got it all together. Y'all just hating. I'm making all this money. I'm rich. I can do whatever with my life as a cover up for failure. She probably does feel like I keep failing. I'm trying to get it together, but I keep failing. Yeah, you can keep speaking life though. I don't believe in accepting those things over your life. You do want to speak to where you want to go. But at the same time, we got to take accountability for our actions and think to ourselves, am I making the right choices in my life? Faith without works is dead. So what works are you putting into place to get to manifestation? Okay. So we can talk all day about, I'm going to have $1,380,000. But if you are foolishly spending unnecessary money, what's happening? Will you get there? So it's just something that she really needs to think about, because I like the fact that she does have high expectations. She seems like some faith and so forth. But it can't be the cover up to everything. We have to deal with us at some point in our choices, in our decisions, or it can continue. It will be a cycle every time. It will be a cycle. So wait, her oldest son, you know what? It's Underwood, I believe. Okay, Mcintyre Underwood. Yeah, but she called. Yeah, I didn't get that either. I was like, at first, when I first started following her, I was like, does he have double names? It was weird. Yeah, that was confusing to me too. I'm gonna be honest. And so y'all know she's been promoting these water. Well, not really purposely promoting it, but I think she thought if she drank the water on live, that would be some type of promotion, and this Saratoga company will reach out to her because guess what? Oh, she's Peach. Everybody knows her, right? So this company has to know her, right? So she was talking about why is it Saratoga has not, reached out to, not that they have to, but why haven't they reached out to offer her a brand deal? I noticed on the live she had put her tag up with Saratoga Water, but it was under the brand of Target because y'all know she shops at Target a lot, right? She said that these waters, she loves that they're glass bottles. They're like $3 and something. And we have seen her on various lives recently with these waters. Now, Saratoga, if they are, it's almost like what are those waters, babe? I'm trying to see what are the name of the waters. Clearly Canadian. Okay. Clearly Canadian came out when I was in middle school, high school. They've been around a long time. So these waters are smaller than these Saratoga bottles. Okay. They come in bottles too. They sell them now at more places, but it had gotten to the point where you could only find Clearly Canadians at certain locations. Okay. Let's see. V said she's gonna do a bootleg. You know what, V? She's gonna do a bootleg brand deal commercial. Girl, hello. And we're gonna talk about that too. Because y'all didn't tell me that that's where that table came from. When I asked y'all the other day where that picnic table come from. Okay. Hi, Yolanda Hayes. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the open book. We welcome you, and I hope that you will subscribe. They don't want her ratchet ghetto. See, Yo-Yo can say it the way I don't. Okay. Her and V, they gonna cut up and say it the way I want to say it, but it would sound fake coming from me. But yeah, she said they don't want her ratchet ghetto ass name suffering around with her name. Okay. Hell, why? She answered her own question to why. That's what I thought when I was watching the video and she was saying, I was just wondering, not that they have to do it, but why have they not offered me a deal? Okay. Jasmine said they do not want to be connected to scamming, evictions, and ignorance. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right, Yo-Yo, I'm going to leave it to y'all. Come on through. Okay, with the clutch. So with these Clearly Canadians, you can only find them certain places. Y'all, the bottles are way smaller than this bottle. Okay. For one bottle, you are paying $2 and something. And it's way smaller than this bottle. Okay. And you don't get a lot in that bottle. But it is a certain brand that they have, a certain expectation, the taste of it. And when people have a high cost on what they offer and it's tailored towards certain people, in certain ways that they want their things advertised, okay? The certain people that are promoting it, certain things that they say, certain ways that they act. They don't just want everybody and their mama buying certain things. There are certain cars, okay, that are only tailored for certain customers. They don't even have commercials, okay, because they only want a certain type of customer to purchase their product. Now, we can get the money, like, Peaches, I'm in this higher class. She doesn't even want a moving company to use a budget truck. I'm still trying to figure that out because, girl, what is the problem with that? Like, as long as they have a good running truck, they can fit all of your stuff. They're professional. They're handling your things the right way. I'm still trying to figure out why did you have to go through that whole ordeal with that moving company. So with her, people like her, they feel like, oh, I got a little money. I'm on a higher level. I can afford this $3 water by the cases. Y'all can't, And so she gets it. You can give people money, but it's certain characteristics also that you need to have to go with that money because not everything, okay, needs to be ghettofied. So we've seen her with these bottles sitting in the clubhouse. We've seen her drinking it. We've seen her even on this live tonight as she's talking about not getting a brand deal from Saratoga, asking, well, why? I mean, other people are getting it. Girl, you want to know why? We can give you a couple of reasons, which some people have already given you some reasons. One reason is every time we see you walking with one of these Saratoga waters and you're drinking it like in my uncle's grocery store when these guys just come up in there getting those 8 balls. Okay, nothing against 8 ball for that old E. Okay, turning up that bottle like the old E, baby, that Coke 45. They don't want their bottles turned up like it's some type of alcohol. That's it. This is a classy distilled water. This is a classy sparkling water. This ain't no doggone old E Red Bull. That is one reason. Okay, if you're going to advertise it, you need to advertise it with some class. It seems like that water company has a little class, okay, because they put the price on their particular product. So maybe if you had advertised it with a little more class, that's number one. Okay. Marie said, look at how she's drinking it. Imagine that as an advertisement. Okay. Imagine that as an advertisement. Hello. Okay, if this was the whole little flyer and we send it over to Saratoga, what do you think they're going to say? Okay, they're about 2 seconds away from telling her to stop funding. Girl, but V, I thought about that too. I said, baby, every time Saratoga sees her on live, they probably say, Lord, put the bottle down. You're messing up our brand. You're messing it up. Put it away. Please don't show us no more. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, right. It's water, not malt liquor. She really wanted them to come move her at night so the neighbors didn't see it. Girl, and you know that's how people sneak out too. They start moving at night when everybody is asleep. They are embarrassed. Okay, security, ma'am, you are ghettoing up their brand. Go grab some Polar Spring or something better. Yeah, get your irresponsible self some towel. Be crazy. I'm telling y'all, she is funny. She thought they wanted to steal her stained pea smelling cardboard furniture. Baby, them people didn't want that. Throwing that it up like it's old English. Yes, all she's missing is the brown paper bag. Hello, that's all she's missing. Okay, right. Saratoga does not approve this mess. Oh my goodness, you went way back. Okay, with the Boone's form. You can go ahead. Oh my goodness, looking like Marlon Wayans when he was doing the commercial. Not for Coke 45. Y'all remember when he was in that movie, Don't Be a Menace. Wait, Don't Be a Menace while drinking. What was it? It was a long name. And he wore his pants all down. He always had the little beer bottle in the little bag. That's what she looked like because he would be sucking it up like that. Okay. Hi, Allison. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Them people didn't want to touch that furniture. Right. The Mad Dog 2020. Okay. So then that was one reason. First of all, how you are promoting their bottle. Okay. Their product. Another reason, y'all, right after she took this sip here, some of the water came out of her mouth by mistake. It was going down her chin. And she said, oh my goodness, I almost thought it felt like something else. Girl, are you serious? And y'all already know what she was talking about, okay? When you are speaking on the mic and it starts coming out before you know it's going to come out and it gets, that's what she was talking about. So, girl, you are associating their product with the CUM. You are ghettofying Saratoga's brand. They don't want that associated with that. Okay, but at least it's not some brown liquor in an old crunchy water bottle. Exactly. That movie. Yes. Okay. He turned that bottle up just like this. I'm convinced she's nuts. She's dead serious. Right. It was disgusting. I said, no, she did not. Y'all would have to watch it. I'm telling you, she did that. The water came out and she said, oh, it almost made me feel like something else. I'm like, girl, I would not have even said that. Just watch the water. Okay. But you're up here asking the question about why will they not give me a brand deal? These are a couple of reasons. Okay. She obviously, you know what? V, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Okay. Girl. Whew, I was done. Okay, hi Rebecca. Did I speak to you? Welcome. Yeah, so I was done. I was like, girl, you already answered your own question. Just keep advertising for Target. Okay. Saratoga said it's a no. You're ghettofying their product. Yeah, you're ghettofying it. And quit turning that dog. It just irritates me every time I see it. Quit turning the bottle up. Okay, like that, because it's a no. It's a no. No class. It's a no. It's just a no all around. I just could not. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. She's trying to find another come up. Yes, she is. I totally agree with that. She's trying to get a brand deal and she's wondering why they haven't given her the brand deal. Also, another reason why they probably don't give you this brand deal is because you don't seem grateful even with some of the ones that you had. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the purse situation where they must send her some purses. She has I guess, a brand deal with some purse company. And she was on live talking about one of the purses one day. Well, those people probably watch your lives because you're supposed to be advertising their product. And they probably feel some type of way if you're down in their product. Kathleen said, don't want no cheap brand deals. The Millers have. Oh my goodness, Kathleen. Yes. Girl, oh my goodness, the picnic table. Now I'm gonna be honest though. That vanity with the little ring holder and all of that. Oh no, that was a good deal right there. With the chair and all of that. Yes. Now that part I did like, but no, I didn't like the table. She had the nerve to compare herself to Cardi B. Right. And it's a no. Okay, Cardi is in another league, girl. She does not she was mad at Kurt Geiger because he gave some other lady a bag and she felt like it should have been hers. He never gave her a brand deal. Oh wow. I didn't even know about that part. Jasmine said, I remember she was doing reviews on things people sent her, and she was so mean and rude. Right. People watch that. These companies watch that. So if you're trying to get a brand deal, they're going to watch it. Y'all, hold on for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you for your patience. Let me go back to where I stopped. Cardi, next time, you know what? Not Sua. At least Wood didn't have to wear a collar. Okay. You okay? You okay? You hit your foot? What did you hit? Your leg? Oh, your toe? Just shake it. My daughter was getting up and hit her toe. Blackthorn gets no brownie points, of course. Her self-absorbed self had to get stuff for her room and not the kids. Right. Okay. Thank you, Shelly. Wood was so happy to get it done. Now he can really be for the streets. Baby, they went out to eat after that and everything. Kathleen, his ass should be wearing an electrical collar. Besides, you don't have time for nobody's brand deals within 55 kids and a grown man. Okay. Hello. Am I late for the second raggedy? Hey, who the F is she? Girl, yes, you are late. Almost an hour. Your V is funny. Baby, V does not play. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, gotta slow down and pay attention. Right. She was getting up and hit her thigh and her toe on the couch. And y'all know that kind of hurt where you can't even get it out. Okay. She couldn't get it out at first. I'm looking at her like, what's going on? You know, and she's like, ah. Hey, Kimberly, welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat and for being a sponsor for tonight's show. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. Yeah, that toe stubborn. Hey, yes, it ain't no joke. Be wanting to cuss and everything. Wood is a lazy bum for real. He's gonna be my commentary. Hello, yeah, Shelly. You gonna have to, okay? Because you've been following them longer too. Well, they're moving to a hotel. Yes. Hi, Bless from Texas. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, she did the silent squeal because she knew we were on live too. But at the same time, hey, she couldn't help it. She done went to her room. She probably gonna holler up and no, it's okay. She just hit it at the end of the couch. She hit that funny bone right. She didn't know to laugh or cry. Took that baby breath out of her body. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yes. You know what, V? Y'all, what? How many kids is it? Two? Because I was asking that question the other day. I think he has what? Two other kids outside. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's two. Y'all know I wasn't following back then. Thank you, Kathleen, for the coffees. Oh my goodness, Kathleen, I appreciate that. And thank you for it's 5 coffees. Come on now. Ooh, ooh. Thank you, and for being a sponsor for tonight's show, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you a message too. Okay. Because sometimes I'll say thanks to y'all on here, but then I forget to send the message because I like to send a message back to you. I appreciate that. Yeah, hitting that, ooh, girl, that elbow spot. And my son has, I don't know what it is since he's been a baby. He has a hard elbow. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, so 2 and an alleged daughter. Wow. Hey, go tell Justice to give me my charger. Wow. So, y'all, that is what, 12 kids possibly? 11 to 12. Golly. Yeah, why is she worried about a dinner table? 2, possibly 3. Sandra done said 2, possibly 3. Oh my goodness, that's like 12 kids. You didn't tell her not to bother you while you're at work. Exactly, girl, because Thorn would have kept going. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh, he also have grandchildren. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kimberly said, has he ever had any kids on her while they were married? Oh, I think so. Because how old are the other kids? Hi, Davina. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, right. Ain't nothing funny about that funny pound. She has 3 other kids. Yes, he has. Yes, and grandkids. That he has never met. Oh my goodness! See, I didn't know that part. Wood got he got 2 with a 2 with a possible. Okay, like we playing spades, baby. That's a lot of kids. Here, plug it into the bottom one. That's a lot of kids and grandkids. I think the little girl is 4 or 5. Okay, so yeah, that would have been while they were married. Wow, allegedly. Hey, okay, I got it. Child, my kids probably saying, get it together. Okay, so she's not the only one that knows that wood that wood so effing good, girl. Yep. And she probably wants to be the last, okay, with this new vasectomy. The little girl I talked about last year on my channel, she looked just like Wood and Nom Nom. Oh, wow. But y'all, that's kind of a sad situation too, because thank you, Dreamy Girl. I mean, he's with her and they're 9, and we see him with the kids all of the time. But when does he go and visit the other kids? So now they're growing up without a father. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. Wow. And also, that's just not safe. Okay. Besides just, and I see with your wife, you're having a lot of kids, but then you start having these outside kids and things like that. You're not using protection. Like, that's just not even safe after, a while. Ugh, that's too many kids. I think Peach paid that woman off to be quiet. Ooh, allegedly. Uh-oh. Wow. No wonder why she dogs his ass out every chance she gets. Lifelong, get back, help her, your brother. She said he knew what Wood was doing and the mama. Oh, F your brother. She sure did say that too. Wow. That vasectomy gonna have Wood Wood slinging left and right in peace. No more condoms in the truck, girl. You need to stop. Oh my goodness. No, he definitely won't use no condom. Man, that's why I said that is not even safe. Okay. Yep, the mama was hanging at the content house. Wood about to be knocking them down like bowling balls. Uh-oh. They probably get Friday. Peach always talking about never let anyone talk you out of your shoes. Well, what does that mean in her context? Because clearly somebody else talking him out of his shoes and pants and underwear. So what context is she talking about? Okay. That's what I want to know. I'm like, girl, so I hope we answer her question, because she was wanting to know why she wasn't getting that brand deal, and we gave her a good 5. Okay. So start there, Peach. Okay. Start with how you're advertising their product. If you're going to do that, take some pictures. I saw another content creator today. She had bought a new product, made a smoothie. She took a beautiful picture with the smoothie, the box, and things like that. Like, show you have some class. You're always talking about the money factor, but let's talk about the class factor, okay? And I'm not talking about the classes like Wake Up with Peach, all of that stuff. I'm talking about class, okay? How you speak. Like, there should be a professional side to you. If you want that brand deal, girl, handle it better. You don't need to be saying certain things when you're dealing with it, okay? Because their price tag tells you they have some class. Y'all, I was watching Mr. CKB today, and he was showing all of these designer bags, the top most expensive bags, right? And some of them I couldn't even pronounce, baby. Some were in the millions, hundreds of thousands, and people really pay for these bags. But you won't find certain people in those stores, okay? Handling those bags certain type of ways. If you want that, they gonna say, baby, you need to go on and go to Ross. Okay, go to Macy's, somewhere like that, because this is not the class for you. So if she wants to do that, she's going to have to think in a different class of handling these people's water. Okay, because it's not a Coke 45, it's not a malt liquor, it is a distilled, sparkling Saratoga water. Okay, that costs, you said, over $3 or something. Okay, that's expensive. In Texas, there's a very old law that says if you don't take your boots off, it's not adultery. Wait a second. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. So leave your boots on. Boots on the ground. Okay. Dollar store. Wait a minute. I haven't even started reading it yet. Hold on. Oh my. Jasmine, I'm gonna put you in timeout too. Okay. Jasmine said the dollar store water wouldn't want her to be a sponsor for them. Okay, girl, I'm telling you, get some class. Oh my goodness, yes, thank y'all so much. We appreciate all of the support. Karen said, "Ghetto, ghetto, ghetto." Peach McIntyre, no changing her. Okay, okay, thank you, B. Come on with it. Peach does not know how to code switch. Okay, it's a code switch. She better learn how to code switch like Thorn. And I don't even think Thorn does a great job of it, to be honest. But she says she knows how to code switch. Those bags are an investment. Yes. Oh my goodness. Even on Married to Medicine, Toya, she did a whole baby shower for her bag. Those bags are very expensive, some of them. I heard leave your socks on too. So wait, you got to leave your boots and your socks on. So if you have your boots and socks on, that's not considered adultery. Oh, okay, got it. Mm-mm-mm. This right here, the panty dropper. Okay, I'm telling y'all. Right, none. Okay, boots on the ground, baby. Keep those boots and those socks on. We don't care what else you take off, but leave the boots and socks on. You can't say I'm committing adultery. You are not knocking me down in socks and boots. Girl, some people might think that's sexy though. Okay. Had on Timberland. Put those Timberlands on. Okay. Keep you some socks on and walk up in here with just them boots and them socks on. Baby. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with boots on the ground in that context. Okay. Some people might like it like that. Let me stop. Oh my goodness. You come out the shower. Micah, close that door. You come out the shower and you like, where you at? He walk up in there with nothing but boots. Now, what kind of boots you want? You want the Timberlands? Okay. You want the work boots? Okay. Thorne's version of code switching is called multiple personalities. It's sort of let's not pretend. Girl, okay, that's what it's called for real. They know now that they can D down for the free. Hello? Okay. No shirt on and a Booker T chain. It's only come on now. The Timberlands and the chain. Okay. Girl, hello. Put them boots in the chat. We talking about boots on the ground. Let me go tell my husband. He got some boots in there. Shoot. Okay, that might be sexy to some people. Would wear a slide. Jasmine. No, wait. It's a competition in here today. Micah, hold on, y'all, 1 second. We got a competition going. I don't know who clowning most. Yo, we got V and Jasmine up in here cutting it. Okay, what the fans say? Because you might need a fan. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am done. Yeah, got a roughneck, gotta get a roughneck. Hey, girl, I'm telling you, shoes, they might be on to something. Talking about Wood wears moccasins. So wait, does he wear moccasins or slides? Okay, he better go get him some boots. Much as she sang about that Wood, come on now. Okay, girl, having all those kids, outside kids, some without kids. Okay. Hey, he doing something. Okay. I guess I'm old fashioned, girl. Allison, you and me both. Okay, I'm just learning something new too with the boots today. Hi, all what? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Not Wood wears Disney Crocs. He wears the Disney Crocs. He got the slides and the moccasins. He better upgrade to some boots, okay? While she buying all this other stuff, girl, go buy him a pair of them Timberland boots or something. Or we prefer some work boots, okay? So you can go ahead and get that job. The Mickey and Minnie shirts, girl. Yeah, not the Disney Crocs. Oh my God, I cannot. Y'all clowning tonight. So yeah, I am like hoping, she gets some other brand deals, but I don't think it's a no probably from Saratoga. Okay, so girl, if you want to continue to Micah, if you want to continue, okay, to drink it like a Coke 45, malt liquor, 40, 8 ball, whatever they call it, girl, keep on. But that's not going to make them want to bring you on. Okay, yeah, them work boots, them steel toe ones, right? I'm telling you, because baby, yeah, it's a no. She said it's a hell no from Saratoga. Okay, they said let's look into her record and see if she's a good candidate. Baby, they pulled that first report. They said it's a no. It's a no. So yeah, just go ahead and keep advertising Target, because that's all we can see. Soft feet, no job having tummy. Yeah, girl. But you know what? I don't think he will get one because he helps with the kids. She will be another thorn. Okay, and those of you who are not familiar with Queen of Kings, she's similar. When her husband goes to get a job, she will try to sabotage him so that he doesn't keep the job. She wants him at home helping her with the kids. Okay, and I see the same with Peach. She doesn't want that man working because who's going to help her with the kids? Okay, so she will sabotage or try to overcompensate with doing videos and lives and shorts all day and doing all of that. She'll do that work and bring home the check. Wood would get a sponsorship from Hennessy first before she gets any sponsors. Okay. It's a no for everybody. Nobody is giving her a brand deal. Continue your free promo. Thorne has 4. Yes, she has 4. So 2 are with her husband, and then she has 2 previous children, 2 children from a previous marriage. Yes, so she has less kids, but she can't take care of them by herself. She's very codependent on him. She couldn't even clean up her son's puke until her husband came home from work. But I don't see how she got so codependent when she was single for a little bit with 2 kids. So it seems like she would have learned how to do something during that time. It's like now, I don't know if she's putting on an act or what, but she acts like she can't do anything. And then when the man, they did get some brand deal items, he was trying to put together some stuff. And she was like, okay, can you put your phone down? Can you not lay down because it's taking you longer when you do that? Girl, but you stay online. So if he wants to get online, let the man get online and let him finish when he can. Don't rush. Or you can hire someone to come in here and do this. Okay. So just little stuff like that. But y'all have tickled me on today with Peach, Lord. Now also y'all wanted to share with y'all. I don't know if y'all have heard this OnlyFans, because Thorne made me think about OnlyFans. There was this girl who was doing an OnlyFans, I guess a video. This guy, he was 56 years old, and he had a fetish, right? They scared the men, go talk to someone with some sense and tell them to get as far away from those dizzy broads. Exactly. They both act scared of their women. Like they'll stay there for the checks, okay, for the money, but they do not want to be in those relationships. And that's both of them. You can see it on their faces. They try to fake it, but you can tell they don't want to be there. Yeah, girl. And y'all, so this man had a fetish where he wanted to, and speaking of boots, oh my goodness, it made me think about that part. He wanted his boots glued to his feet. He wanted to be wrapped in saran wrap. Okay. And so this lady, she went ahead and did a video. Well, come to find out, the man had suffocated because she left it on too long. So he had saran wrap and tape and boots glued to his feet when they found him. In the method of the death, what it showed from the coroner was asphyxiation. Y'all know when you suffocate. That word is hard for me to say. And he suffocated. And now she is in jail for attempted murder or homicide. I think homicide. So I was like, man, when you trying to being freaky goes wrong, you gotta have a safe word. Okay. You can't allow that to get you into jail. Going from OnlyFans to prison is not good. And so that made me think when we were talking about Thorne, because I think she has an OnlyFans account, and they have a whole stripper pole and couch in her bedroom. And the camera stand was in there today. So I can only imagine what all she's putting on her OnlyFans. Okay. Yuck. He is not beat, and neither are my in-laws. Okay. Oh my goodness. It was nasty. Nasty work. Oh my gosh. But y'all, I have thoroughly enjoyed tonight. I want to give a shout out to Kathleen for being a sponsor, Shelly Shells for being a sponsor, and Kimberly for being a sponsor on tonight. Thank you, ladies, so much. Shout out to Yo from Entertainment You Love, was being in the building with us tonight. Shout out to Shelly Shells, also with her channel, growing and doing some great things. I'm so proud of her. I think those were the only two content creators that were here. Are there any other content creators in here tonight? But I want to give those ladies a huge shout out. Hey, all YouTube team, welcome. Thank you for joining. But I think Yo, are you going live tonight? And I know Shelly went live last night. So Shelly, if you want to drop your channel, y'all check out Shelly Shell's channel, and also check out her live that she did last night. It was very informative, very soothing. I think it was much needed for a lot of people as well. And then also, if you could put Yo-Yo's channel, Entertainment You Love, in here as well. Let me help you out too.
It's okay if I put the bars on the remote, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, y'all, let me get that and I'll drop it. For those of you who are not aware. Okay, so I'll drop Entertainment You Love, and I think Shelly's going to drop her channel. Okay, so if y'all want to subscribe, check out these ladies, their content, you will not be disappointed. Thank you, Danita. I appreciate you joining us tonight. Hi, Chrissy Loves Purple. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I really appreciate that. So there's Entertainment You Love, and then Shelly put her channel as well. So if y'all have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and check those ladies out. You will not be disappointed. Okay, Micah Man has a final word. What are we gonna say? He's from the Mabry crew.
Make sure you check out my Light Up plush and the singing one and the Team Umizumi talking plushes. It has Millie, Geo, and Bot, and it also comes with a DVD and a VHR, and it also comes with the Micah Man Light Up plush.
Okay. Yay. Thank you, Micah Man. Yes, so my son, y'all, he has a lot of ideas that we're going to continue to pray about, and I'll let y'all know when those are in stores. But he gets a new idea every day. Okay. It started with a book, it has grown to light up plush. Okay. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Oh, good night. Look, this is the other Teresa. Good night, Teresa. Thank you for joining. So he's moving on up. He said a DVD. He's added a DVD, VHS tapes. Okay. And so when those things come out, I'll definitely keep y'all posted. He's speaking it into existence. Okay. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, V. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jasmine. Hi, Ocean Waves. Look at some of y'all just popping on in like some popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. I appreciate the support today. Yes, thank you so much, Shelly. I appreciate that. She's in there talking to her friend on the phone. And I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, oh man, I didn't realize it was after 8 o'clock. I haven't fixed dinner or anything. He has some cool water balloons coming out for the summer. So, okay. Look, V, he keeps adding. Okay, it makes me excited though when he explains it as well. Hey, Saj, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a great evening. Did you put it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so when he's talking about it, y'all, he does give a lot of details about what he wants to do. And so I said, I have to find someone that makes stuffed animals because I would like to at least get one so we can have a vision of what that will look like. But he wants one like a Micah Man plush, like a whole little plush toy that has the little light up buttons. And if you click the foot, it says certain things that will go with his book that he wants to work on as well. And it's a very good idea. I said, wow, I never thought about that. And so, things take money, but it will also be something that he had a vision for and it came to pass, and that's what I want for my children. Peach, anyone can buy that water at Kroger and Walmart. Okay, Ocean Waves coming in clowning. Girl, we were just saying she is turning this water up like it's a whole malt liquor. Okay. Yes, they do still have those V. Yes. So I know that they do certain things with their own beers. And so go close that blind, Michael. With those things, but I don't know if we would have to see how can they design a personal one for him, for his character, because they have their own channel, and so he wants his own character as a stuffed animal, and for it to say certain things. And so that's what I have to look into that process. Okay, and I'll check with them because I know they. One of my friends had passed away, and so God had laid on my heart. I took a recording off of his Facebook page when he was talking to his son, and I took that recording to Build-A-Bear, and they put it in this little round thing, the recording, and they put it inside of the bear. So when he squeezes it, it was his dad talking. His mom said that he, to this day, still carries that bear around, y'all, and will listen to his dad's voice. And it's been a good, I think, 2-3 years. It may have been a good 2 or 3 years. And I never had thought to do anything like that before. So I know that was a God idea. And so they will put recordings in there for you. Whatever you want to record, they can put that on a little round little circle thing and put it inside of the bear. So when you squeeze it, it'll say what you want it to say. So that part may be simple. It's the excuse me, coming up with the design part that may be a little harder. So happy Thorn celebrating number 2. Hope the vlog is all about him and his special day. Okay, so when was that? All YouTube T, was it his birthday? Thank you, V, because he needs some celebrating. Okay, and she may have been listening to us because we've been bringing that up a lot. And I'm hoping that she did do something special for him because he really deserves it. He loves that attention. Wow. That's awesome.
My book is at my plush is at Build-A-Bear.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So we were talking about you're writing a book. You can speak your book. If you have Microsoft, if you don't want to type, you can speak it. Good night, Jasmine. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And look, bringing some entertainment. Okay. You can speak into the microphone and it will type out the things that you say. So those of you who don't like to type or write, you can speak your book, and all you have to do is kind of go back and make some changes, of course, because sometimes it picks up the words the wrong way or doesn't put the right capitalization, punctuation, and so that was an idea that I was going to bring up in our writing workshop as well. So that's something I wish I had. Okay. I didn't realize it that I could do that. Okay. Until after the fact. So, yes, that's an easier way to get it out. Sometimes that's one of the hardest parts when you're thinking about writing a book is getting it out. But if you're just speaking from the sentiments of your heart or your mind, if whatever type of book you're writing, whatever you want to say it, just get it out there. The other part will come, but the harder part is putting it on paper. And that's an easy way to at least get started with that process. But y'all, that was all that I had on tonight. I thank each and every one of y'all for joining on tonight. Thank y'all for commentary that y'all share, because it's all about the chat. I'm telling you, y'all cut up in this chat, and I love every bit. It keeps me laughing. And so I appreciate it. Shout out to the moderators, Shelly Shells and Dreamy Girl for being in here tonight. All of the members also lit up in green. Members, I'm going to meet with you all. Let's see, probably tomorrow. I'm going to do a short live with just the members tomorrow. If you would like to become a member, you can click the join button and come and be a part of that. We do giveaways. We do special lives. Good night, Shelly Shells. So you're always welcome to sign up and just be a part of those lives as well. But I love you all, and I hope that y'all have a blessed Saturday night and also a good Sunday. Oh, speaking of Sunday, tomorrow I will not, unfortunately, have the worship experience. My husband is playing at a different church, and we have to be there a little earlier. So the way the church service time and the rehearsal times go, I wouldn't be available to do the earlier service or the 9:45 service with Pastor John Hannah. So make sure you tune in, though. Just because I'm not doing it, tune in to New Light Church with Pastor John Hannah. He has 7:45, 9:45, 12:45. Pick a service, okay? Don't miss the word just because I'm not able to. But I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining on tonight. And until next time, have a great day.
Check out my Build-A-Bear light up plush, my man, and Team Umizoomi.
You already told him that. I love my son. He gonna close it out every time. Okay. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed night. Bye-bye.